Today I'm going to walk you through the demonstration of what happens when you use one of these given applications called mesh technology that allows you to communicate or lets people send messages without infrastructure. I will be comparing it to a protocol that we have designed and we have named it SOS. We call it Self-Organization for Survival. And I will show you how using SOS network makes sure that more people are able to communicate for longer, especially in the 72 hours after a disaster. We run the simulation 2 times because it's a lot of information to take in. Before I play the simulation, let me explain what we are looking at. The screen is divided in 2 halves. The top part with purple background represents SOS network. The bottom part is mesh. On the bottom left, you can see a full mesh network. The lines between these dots represent Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connections. In a generic mesh network, everyone is getting connected to everyone and communicating. As we can see in the bottom middle graph, forming all these connections is costing a lot of energy. Third, in the bottom right graph, we can see that many phones are dropping out of the network. Here you can see the SOS network. In this network, phones are connected, but there are far few lines or far fewer connections. In the top middle panel, you can see that energy is drained much more slowly for the SOS protocol. Crucially, it crosses the 72-hour threshold that denotes the most critical time span for saving lives after a sudden onset disaster. You can see how many phones are participating in the network. We are going to look at the simulation of how mesh works. Now, we look at 3 phones. Green phone, which is high battery, yellow, which has medium battery, and red phone, which has low battery. And we see their respective energy loss. One with low energy quickly has no battery left. Now, let us look at SOS. We do the same experiment. We measure the load of 3 phones with different battery capacity, and as you can see, green, which is higher in battery, takes the maximum load. The moment it drains itself, yellow phone with intermediate battery takes over the load. The moment green and yellow drops below red, red becomes more central. This is the reason why we call our network fair, because SOS ensures everyone gets to participate and communicate for as long as possible by shifting roles around automatically through self-organization and context awareness. If you want to know more, or if you're interested in knowing the intricate details of self-organization and context awareness, read our paper in Scientific Reports, or you can drop me a message. Thank you. Bye.